Perfect. So let me jump right into this. If they would move forward. Okay, I prepared a small agenda here for you. We only want to spend 15 minutes or about for this slot, and then go really to the interesting part the team has prepared. So I talk about what is ASAM all about, what standardizations we're driving at ASAM, what activities we had particularly recently, and then the services we provide and how you could join the ASAM community in case you haven't done so. So at ASAM, we connect people, standards, and solutions. So that's the high-level goal here. ASAM was established 1998, so really some time ago, and had some good growth here. It was established by the main German OEMs to basically have a platform, a neutral platform available where the stakeholders of the industry, mainly the OEMs, the tier ones, tool suppliers, can get together, exchange ideas, and come up with ideas where standardization makes sense. So we are a non-profit standardization organization within the automotive industry. We focus on implementation level standards. ASAM standards are recommendations. We have open, non-competitive standard development groups, and we are member-driven. So the ASAM office, we are 11 people worldwide. We manage these activities with our general technology managers, our global technology managers. Nico Hagedorn, you have heard at the beginning, is one member of that team. They assist and put a framework around these activities, but the standards itself, they get developed by our members. ASAM is led by a board of directors. It's always a 2-year term. So they come out of the member pool. They can raise their hand and get elected. So there was an election this year in March timeframe. So a group of 5 throughout, as you can see, the industry here is led by our chairman, Professor Dr. Markus Rieker. A little bit about the growth we have experienced over the last years. So today we have reached 378 active members. I think the total amount of members ever joined ASAM goes in the range of the higher 600 numbers. And this year, if you look at the bottom graph, we have added, as of today, 47 new members in 2021. This is just an eye-catcher slide, of course. You see the logos of the 378 members, but to point out, here are the different categories. So as I said before, from the OEMs over tier 1 suppliers, tool vendors, service providers, and of course also academia. These are our members. On this slide, you see split by the regions the new member additions we had this year in 2021. So 47 new members as of today. Great activity all across the globe here, despite the pandemic we're still caught in. Just another representation where we are active on the member side. Okay, let's talk about what kind of standardization we're driving at ASAM. We split this into domains. So we have 7 domains currently: measurement and calibration, diagnostics, ECU networks, software development, test automation, data management and analysis. So those 6 we refer to our classic standards. That's how everything got started at ASAM, and we still have healthy activity there. So currently there are about 8 activities driving either changes, enhancements to existing standards or new standard developments. We just got releases. Recently we had a steering committee meeting on the 9th, and what we're talking about today is falls under the domain of simulation, or we also refer to the ASAM OpenX domain. And So you will hear a recently released concept of Open ODD, and that's what this session is all about. So this is just the structure we have. So basically, our standard developments are categorized by those 7 domains. How we develop at ASAM, as I said before, it's all driven by our member pool. So there are ideas at the beginning, member initiatives or study groups are formed, concepts are developed, and then this can move to a proposal. A proposal is handed over to our technical steering committee. So if this is aligned with this overall strategy of ASAM and is seen to add additional value to the market, then development can start based on that proposal. Development can last, depending on the complexity, between a couple of months to a year, 1.5 years. And then there will be a public review. Public means within the membership base. Then it goes one more time to our technical steering committee, which is currently a team of 12 members which are elected, and then there will be a release. ASAM activities are global. So today, we are active in 28 countries. So we have members out of 29 countries. Today, this year, we added new members first time for Canada, Croatia, Romania, Slovenia, Spain, and Turkey. We see high activity or high interest in North America, particularly in the simulation and diagnostic domains. In China, 2019, we successfully established a partnership and formed ASAM, which was we had a first regional meeting with the China team last year, about 1 year ago, which unfortunately was online only due to the situation. Korea, we get good interest, and Japan, a very strong community, and also some local projects which develop standards. We just recently got a new standard released called ASAM SCDL, which is the description language, supporting the ISO 26262 functional safety. In North America, important members are added this year, but overall the split and the activities there is you see some OEM activities for SOVD, which stands for Service-Oriented Vehicle Diagnostic. For the simulation domain, OpenX, that's the part we're talking about today. We have a good membership base here, participating. We have project leads. So every project, when we go for development, somebody needs to step up to be the project lead. So we have company here, NI from US, participating here in the project lead for ODS, and Deepen AI for Open Label. Also a standard which was just a couple of days ago released the first time. And then for the technical steering committee, that's a 12-member group. We also have a colleague here from Deepen AI participating. ASAM, as I said, China ASAM was established as a common initiative between Automotive Data of China, which is their standardization committee, and ASAM. So this happened in 2019. So all of our China activities is supported by that ASAM team. They built their own website, which looks pretty similar to the normal ASAM website, asam.net, but translated into China, into Chinese language. And activities in Japan, these 2 first standards here, the hex file management, as well as the SCDL, were activities mainly driven out of China with local teams there. And as I said, SCDL was just a couple of days ago released. About the services we provide, so these days we have a lot of online events, but we really hopeful that we can reach out to all of you in the near future as soon as it's safe and sound to travel again. We have seen some opening up again worldwide, but particularly in Germany, we're facing some pushback here, so that I'm not sure when that situation is finally over. But we were very successful over the last 1.5 years to handle and to drive these teams online for the workshops, and some of the seminars we're holding online. We actually also see some advantage because more people can join and not so much travel is involved. And then activities like these webinars, like we have today, the Open ODD webinar today, and next week the Open Label webinar, is just one of the methods we reach out to a wider community to basically show what we're doing and to explain a little bit more details. Earlier this year, we published our simulation guide, SIM guide. The domain simulation focuses highly on automotive driving activity. So in here, we introduce the domain simulation. You see all current standardization activities by ASAM in that domain, which are listed in here. And also very important, you see a lot of application stories, use cases written by our members. So that's SIM guide, while we have it printed, and we're happy to wave this around, but of course you can download your copy here today if you go to this link here, or just go to our website asam.net, and I'm sure you will find the download link of this interesting document. Every second year, at ASAM, we organize what we call the ASAM International Conference. That was always a face-to-face event, a very successful face-to-face event, biannual event. I think the first one was 2013. So here we bring industry leaders, members together, and we organize interesting presentations there. The last event here, last two events were in Dresden in Germany. We're just organizing this for next December again. So please stay tuned on that. It was supposed to happen this December, but again, due to the situation and because it needs a lot of planning up front, so we usually start more than a year before with the planning, reservations, and so forth. So it was just too uncertain this year, and we were proven right because we probably couldn't do it if we would have planned it for this year. So now we decided to move it to next year, and we will offer it as a hybrid event. So I think the good value, the best value is there if you come face to face. I would love to meet all of you and really have those deep discussions also with our experts. But in case some companies still don't allow travel or whatever will happen next year, this event is decided now will happen as a hybrid event. Last but not least, to stay in my 15 minutes here, how to join ASAM, or how to learn more about the benefits you can have, and then how to also find out how to join. Of course, we have a website how to join. You can find out more details there. But of course, you always can contact us at info@asam.net, and we will be more than happy to get back to you and answer your questions you might have before considering a membership of ASAM. So this being said, I'm very glad that we have this event today, that we have a lot of participants here today. So thank you very much for taking the time and joining. I'm sure that the agenda, which is a packed agenda, but it's loaded with valuable information. I hope you get out of this what you're looking for. You can ask questions as you like, and I hope to see you anytime soon. Thank you very much, and back to Nico.